India. I have made it to New Delhi, and well, nothing could have prepared me for it, of course. It's chaotic, but not more chaotic than Beijing in places. Still learning how things work, but I have found my way to a park pretty much in the center of the city that leads up to India Gate, which looks, I expect that like every big structure here is colonial, like that one back there, and the thing I'm gonna go see. But I was just at the Red Fort, like, yeah, I'm in Delhi, let's go, and it's closed on Mondays, of course. But I'm gonna try and go back tomorrow morning before my train to Agra, where I will find the Taj Mahal, hopefully. Here we are. No, it is not the Arc de Triomphe. It says India at the top. We are at India Gate, also known as the Champs-Élysées de Inde. It's baking hot, but to be fair, mostly it's been a nice walk over because there's been loads of shade in the park, so South Korea can take some notes there. But yeah, here we are. It's India Gate. I'm getting waved at. Lots of attention from just about everyone, actually. Hey, I'm not against it. It's fun for now. Let's see how far that goes. Big fountain. Oh, it says, oh dear, to the dead of the Indian armies who fell and are honoured in France and Flanders, Mesopotamia, and well, that's all over the place. Oh yeah, we got a statue over around this side. Let's see if we can get any closer to that. There we go, I've just found some shade here, near to the Arc of India, and there's the statue, who it turns out is an Indian freedom fighter, who we stan. But a really stripy squirrel just ran up that tree, but I missed it on camera, unfortunately. I did notice I was sitting next to this guy, a little doggo in the bush, but dogs appeared to be everywhere and very sedate in the sun. They're just lying there enjoying themselves. Anyway, earlier I think I told a lie. All of my travel so far has prepared me for India. Like, the streets are super busy and chaotic, but you just cross them like you do in Vietnam. Just walk slowly and everyone will avoid you, kind of. The chaos is from Beijing and China, like there's people everywhere, but it's okay. Like, there's no queue system, but I know how to queue, just be aggressive. That's how it's done. Let's see what else. The water here is basically poison, so showering is like showering in Indonesia, where you've got to keep your mouth tight shut, eyes tight shut, everything. The heat is like Shenzhen. It's hot, but if you know how to cope with it, it's absolutely fine. Just the pro tip is to bring water and find shade. That's it. Yeah, let's see what else we find. So now, I think I'm gonna head back towards the metro. Actually, let me just tell you a story about my taxi from the airport. I managed to find the official cheap one, which is great because there were loads of guys like, taxi, 1500 rupees, and this guy, well, not this guy, the company was like, oh, it's 600. That sounds more like it. So anyway, we were driving through the city and one of the roads was closed, so we had to go through this detour, which was down these really random narrow streets. And at one point, it was so narrow that a tuk-tuk drove up beside us and scratched a massive gouge outside of the right-hand door. And the taxi driver barely reacted. He just turned to me and said, "Welcome to Delhi." It was excellent. Anyway, in the distance there, I believe, is the governmental building, which we are not allowed up close to, so this distance you will have to do. Oh, this park is lovely actually. They've got open bodies of water, lots of trees, and definitely lots of mosquitoes come evening. But oh fine, I actually am thinking of buying some new clothes because mine are getting pretty stinky after a month and a half constant use. So let's see how we get on with that. Monkey with some corn, just on the side of the path. I'm not sure if this captures just how big that flag is, but it is huge. There they are, my first cows on a very main road.